Okay, all right, and so folks, a pleasant welcome once again. And it feels so good to be back in your company on the program Image Spotlight on Image TV with me, David Siwalu. This is where we highlight issues of major concern happening within our country, the Republic of Liberia, and as well in the world. And we talk about a lot of things. And so, wherever you are, however you're doing this platform, I just hope that you are good in health and with a sound mind, thinking about doing something positive or doing something positive that will benefit you or the nation Liberia at large. But this too is Mama Liberia, and all we need are positive thinkers. So wherever you are, however you're joining this platform, I just hope that you are good in health and with a sound mind, thinking about doing something positive or doing something positive that will benefit you or the nation at large. So this is Mama Liberia, and all we need are positive thinkers. So on this light, folks, wherever you are, however you're joining this platform, this is how I would like to welcome you to another edition of the program Image Spotlight. This is where we unpack Liberia's top stories with depth analysis and reflections. Well, I am your host, and today we are going to be bringing you major happenings within the Republic of Liberia. We have a lot of things lined up, but just to give you a hint of some of those issues we are going to be talking about, today we will be throwing the spotlight on the long-awaited arrival of the yellow machines. As we all know, since the inception of the rescue mission, this issue about the yellow machine have been all out everywhere in the public, and people have been talking about it. The government themselves have been giving out information as to when these machines will be arriving in the country. Well, we are getting some information about this, and we are going to be talking about this. And secondly, we are going to be looking at the citizens' questions as to why the US rate is low but prices still remain high on the market. We are going to be talking about that, and most importantly, we are going to be looking at the Ministry of Gender as they have taken steps to probe into the allegation of rape involving a government official. Just imagine that. A government official is now involved into the acts of rape. Where is Liberia heading? Well, all of those will be coming up on the program Image Spotlight. So wherever you are, I just hope that you are good in health and with a sound mind. Stay tuned. Don't you go away. Let's take this break to be right back.
Tell exactly what went wrong.
Yesterday, my sister called. Everyone all eat everything.
Okay.
When she take back the money was good. When I because somebody you said drinks. I was serving the customer, she see my lesson to me, so go to my sister, go tell her, say, I don't feel it all right. Now when she came to me, I said, oh, bless you, what happened to you? She said, oh, sister, I'm being my stomach to you. Now when I said, but no, when I stomach to you, they will not be far. They will reach the clinic. When the hospital come to tell what happened. Now when I tell me, I say, Papa, that will reach to the clinic. But the can't see that they got in the neck. So we can wait for tomorrow morning. So now we try to get to the clinic. Now I tell them, but I go to my clinic. When we go to my clinic, when I eat my kid go swallow big clinic. Now I went, but the bottle trying to be blessed with my brother. Now I said my lapa to no lapa on me. Now I'm bringing the group of lapa to wear lapa. They were all blessing our book, all getting one motor back. Now I went my clinic, nobody was there. Now on Kia. Try to go inside, the boat start driving us. The boat said, when I enter there, they start driving off. That's about how your driver will be our patient here, and our patient sick. I don't see the girl, they say, when I see the girl, I'm on the post here. Now we left on the post, when all patient came us up in the hospital, we asked her, we said, but how the girl coming home? She said, the girl trying. Now I said, but I can see the girl. They said, no, well, Bobby, all the there. So the half when they left, they came outside, they all the next guys, I said, don't need to be close for the girl. Now I tell my brother, say, but let's go to the horse. For clothes to pick up for blessing. Now when I went to the home, my lesson was crying. So I tell my brother, say, forget the clothes. When I anything, they will pour off. Now for we hear no pour nothing. The morning now, Papa call my brother, say, but why your hair? We say to the Lord, say, but I bring clothes for blessing. Now but the kega will pass back into Tuja. Now when in the kega, I saw my sister. I will not set up over. I start crying. I said, I'm not happy with my sister. My sister later in the kega. Now when we just not clean it. We just ask about what happened. I emergency, we say yes, emergency case. Now I said I went to the other gate, we went to the other gate. They posted about what happened to the girl. I said she's sick. I posted about I came to the hospital. We say yes. They posted about the paper. We said no paper. They put like your paper. Now I said, but what happened to her? I said, but she was pumping her stomach. She was stomach empty. Now when I make it in the when he saw the girl, he gets out getting fancy. But when I hospital, I go in the point, I give her paper.
What kind of paper they were asking for?
Which paper? The hospital paper.
The hospital paper that they admitted her here, right?
Yes.
Okay, but what was her problem? Which problem she had before being admitted here?
Her stomach hurting.
Her stomach was hurting.
Yes.
Did they do any examination? They cleaned the DNA examination to find out?
Nothing wrong.
And why you think that went wrong? What did they give her to cause her?
They gave her.
They gave her drip?
Yes.
You get any information that she had sugar?
No. My sister, somebody I can get sick. She hardly get sick.
You think the mixture in the drip was more? How you call it? What is cleaning name?
We were here, but 9 o'clock. 4 o'clock to come for her.
So excuse me, what's the cleaning name?
I don't really know the cleaning name.
Okay, Mayoba and son. Okay, the businessman, Mr. Mayoba or Hamedou Sharif. This is a clinic, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we actually want to know where's the body currently?
The body to the horse. They refill the people in the post and they get what they get out paper.
So, excuse me, you holding this clinic for wrongful death?
Yes.
You're holding it for wrongful death?
Yes.
Do you have evidence?
Yes.
So the evidence is because your sister was admitted there and they gave her drip.
Yes.
Do you have evidence that the drip that the minister was having contamination in it?
Yes.
Okay, so folks, you listening? This is the family. What's your name again?
My name is Agoli Planted.
Okay.
And the woman, a pregnant woman.
Pregnant woman.
Yes.
How many months you are pregnant for?
She was pregnant for 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months pregnancy.
Do you think that the nurses? Do you think the nurses are they are not professional?
Not professional.
They are not professional people. They are fly by neck nurses.
Yeah, they're not good.
So you call it on the Ministry of Justice. You call it on the Ministry of Justice. And you call it on the Ministry of Health.
Yes, I want
Okay, folks, you listen. They call it on the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of Health to shut the place down. You want the government to shut it down, and you want to take them to court. Folks, you listen. They're speaking and they say they want the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of Health or the Medical Dental Council to come in quick. So folks, we out here. This is the clinic, the Mayoba and Son clinic, where a lady was presumed who lost her life in a traffic. So someone died before. They killed another person again. So folks, we out here, we're talking to Liberians. I want for you to on the job. Guys, we want to see the job. Okay. How will you choose someone? What you do or not? We not talking about so folks, you listening? This is the clinic. This is the clinic that we're talking about. This is the clinic. And so this too is Liberia, where every day we wake up to the news of death somewhere in some community. It's either this person have been killed and thrown in the street, or this person have been killed in either a clinic or a hospital. What is going on with Mama Liberia? What is happening?
You are coming with fear, yeah, good.
Why are we getting so much news, information of death in the streets, death at home, death at medical centers? What is going on? What is happening in Liberia?
You are coming with fear, yeah, good.
Well, folks, if you just joined us, a pleasant welcome. This is the program Image Spotlight on Image TV with me, David Siwalu, and pretty soon I will be joined by my colleague, Clinton Carter, who's going to be here with me, and together we're going to be bringing you this edition of the program, Image Spotlight. So wherever you are, however you join us, I would like to say a pleasant welcome to you. Stay tuned as I make effort to get Clinton on the screen. And so, but until then, wherever you are, however you join us, I would like to say a pleasant welcome. This is the program Image Spotlight with me, David, and I have Clinton Carter with me on this program, and it promises to be good. And there are a lot of interesting things that we are going to be talking about, looking at the news of the arrival of our yellow margin. You know, there have been series of information going around about this whole issue about this yellow margin that should have arrived in the country so many long ago. And also, we have also received a lot of information relating to the alleged rape. We are saying alert because well, only the law, only the medical practitioner can actually prove as to whether this lady was actually raped by this minister at the Youth and Sport Ministry. And so there are a lot of things that we are going to be talking about, and we are also showing a hint on the so many deaths that we are seeing in the country. Every day you wake up, you see news of death. Every day you wake up, you hear someone has died, either in their house, either in the street, or maybe at a medical center. What is going on in Liberia? What is wrong? What is actually happening? Why every day we wake up, we must hear news of death? What is going on? Are we no longer safe in this country? Or is it that we are just careless with our own life? Or maybe the people who we are trusted with our life, they are not actually doing what they should be doing to protect us. But well, that is it on Image Spotlight with me, David and Clinton. I would just like to welcome you on this edition. Clinton, good afternoon.
Yeah, see you about. Let us say good afternoon to all of our listeners, our followers, and let me say a pleasant welcome to this image spotlight this afternoon. Today is the 16th day of the month of September, of course, and I'm happy to be here on the show, the image spotlight this afternoon.
Okay, so it's good to have you on board also. You are one of our strong guy here on the platform, always helping to keep the platform updated and keeping us informed. And it's good to have you on the platform. Well, we are hoping that other colleagues will join us on to this edition of the program. But until then, what do you have on your mind that you would like to speak out to the Liberian people? What do you have on your mind?
Okay, see you once again. I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity. So I just want to share this little issue this afternoon. You know, I just came from the Fendel campus, and on my way to Fendel this morning, there was a very huge traffic there at the right around the FDA junction. And according to our witnesses, this traffic it was caused by a tanker, not tanker, but container. I was yeah, a truck was carrying container, and then I don't know what happened. The tire got flat, and then unfortunately the container just crossed the entire road. There is a factory right after the tissue factory. We'll be going to FDA. There is a factory there. I don't know if it's a water factory or what kind of factory, something around there. So that's where the container crossed the road. The entire road is blocked, and then you just see a little space, at the side of the container across the road where keke, most of the keke guys, manage to get past with their vehicles, and you see other people using the other ride. There is a little alley right behind the factory I'm discussing. People will pass there, and the place is very wet. The place is very swammy, so they just manage to pass there and get to the main FDA junction or coming from the market way from the FDA market way. So I up to now I've just came from there just this evening. So up to now when I'm coming back, the car is still there, and I don't know, nothing has been done by authority to get a car from there. So people just dodging the passing so, and I will tell you, see you. The traffic is very huge there at the FDA junction this afternoon. From this morning, the incident actually occurred last night at 10 o'clock last night. Was on live. I saw it, and I was expecting the authority to intervene, very quickly to find a solution to the incident. But up to now, the car has not been removed. It is still there, and the traffic continue to be huge at the FDA junction this afternoon. So that's the latest
Hmm,
I have here.
hmm.
And
And
also the protest, yeah, the issue of I'm coming to you. The issue of the student unification party protest, the protest is actually going on, but what there is, they are only using the Capitol Hill campus, the main campus of the University of Liberia, is where the protest is actually taking place. And since they started the protest this morning, we have not getting any news of someone being wounded, or police clashing with those guys. So it has just been peaceful. then hope it continues in that direction.
Okay, and well, for once, the folks there of the Student Unification Party are actually doing what they can to have a peaceful protest, and this is something that we should welcome. And it's good that we are also looking at it and we are observing it as it is happening. And this issue about protest, there is no need for you to say, well, I'm organizing a protest and I want to cause disruption, I want to cause chaos, I want to cause damage. No, that should not be the case. There should be some manner of restraint. There should be some form of peacefulness in when protest, whenever you organize protest. And this is what we are saying to the guys there at soup. Sometimes your crimes they are not wrong, but the manner and form through which you want to bring them out, you want to call on the attention of the authorities, it becomes wrong, and that is not the way to go forward. And also about the issue of this chalk that is blocking the road. You see, this is what we talk about when it comes to a country that becoming a lawless one. This is what we are talking about. Where you have a country where there are no restriction, where all the police focus on is to grab $5 or $10, and then after that they walk away. This thing happened since last night, and there have been
Yeah,
no effort
I
made,
don't think.
no effort made to get that chalk from on the road, thereby causing disturbance for other passerby. Why?
Mhm.
Why? This thing happened since last night. So why are the necessary authorities not making those rightful moves to clear the road so that people can move freely? But instead, this truck have been there from last night up to now. Just imagine. Just imagine what is happening. The traffic that is causing. How people are struggling now to get to school, to get to work, to even come back home. They have to go through all of those struggles. Why? Why? These are not things that we should be allowing to happen. Once they continue to happen, I mean, and this is on the increase. Most of the time, you travel on the highways, you see cars, they get broken down, and sometimes the cars just park there. 1 week, 2 weeks, they are parked there. And when the driver has
Okay,
satisfied, they
and
go and move a car.
and CEO Abba, there is a news that is coming in from the Mario. I don't know that should be the a company, a Mario factory. I think they are into the production of oxygen gas. Yes, so there is a news coming from there where a gas tanker explode. So there was an explosion of a oxygen gas tanker at the Mario I don't know gas manufacturing companies, oxygen gas manufacturing companies. But what we understand from some of the sources there is that no one's died from the incident. What the only thing that happened was a lot of workers were injured in the process, and they are being hospitalized already. So that's a news coming from the other end. Yeah.
And these are some of the things that we need to take note of. The issue of safety in the workplaces. You see,
Mm-hmm.
recently we saw the Ministry of Commerce say they're going around and doing inspection to see what all institutions are following safety guidelines and all that. So, I mean, this is why people say and they ask, what is happening? You guys were just in the street recently, say you guys doing inspection. So how then can we be getting such information? Or is it that you people went, you saw it and you knew that maybe there were some safety measures that were not right, and because the person gave you something, so you just walk away and left it that way. And now see the problem it has caused. See the problem it has caused. And this is so wrong. This is so wrong. And when these people get into the street, we expect them to be professional. We expect them to be straight. Why? Because when these things come back, definitely it may not affect them directly. But there are people out there who are
Mm-hmm.
losing their lives.
That's it.
There are people out there who are getting hurt. There are people out there who are finding it difficult to get to work. There are people out there who are finding it difficult to get to school. But because you feel that it does not affect you directly, so you do not care to find any solution to it. And this is something that we actually need to talk about. These things needs to stop. We cannot continue this way. For the more we continue this way, the more we continue to cause harm in our country. The more we continue to show out there to the international community how lawless we are, how careless we are, how we do not care about the common men and women. We only care about ourselves. And when it is not affecting us, we do not care about it. And this is just what is happening. And this needs to stop. This needs to stop. We cannot continue this way. Now, let's just take another trend. Look at what is happening about this allegation of rape. A minister,
Yeah.
assistant minister at the Ministry of Youth and Sport is being accused of being involved into the act of rape. Up to now, this person is still working freely. If it was
And
an
see,
ordinary
okay,
man,
yeah,
if
go ahead,
this
go
was
ahead.
an
I'll
ordinary
come in.
man,
Go ahead.
if this was an ordinary man, the moment that news came up, he would have been behind bar.
Yes, you are right.
He would have been behind bar because this person is a government official, and evidences are coming up that yeah, this person carried out the act. But up to now, this person is still working freely. No
So,
invite.
CEO, there is
Yeah,
yeah.
go
So,
ahead, Clayton.
sorry, I'm not cutting you off. So, Sonny, I'm trying to understand from this particular issue. So, you say that the law can only affect certain group of people, or there are certain group of people that are above the law. What is the problem in Liberia? What is the problem, Chief?
And this is what is happening. And this is clear. It is clear now that the law, the law is the law for the common man. But once it comes to people who are in positions, people who are at the reign of power, the law is not the law for them.
And that is
And this
bad,
is
of
just
course.
clear.
That is bad.
It is very
It's bad.
bad. This is something that should not be happening. This is something that should, I mean, long time Liberia at this age should not be doing such things. But here we are. This is what we are practicing each and every day. It happened when the arson case came out. The guys, the staffers that were arrested, up to now, they still fighting hard to get bond to move from in prison. But when the former speakers and other high caliber of government officials were arrested at jail, it took only 2 days and they were released. And that was when you saw all of the civil society organizations came together. And that is when they knew that, well, human rights were being abused, the government was going out the wrong way, all of that. And once those government officials were released, up to now, the staffers are still in prison. And no one, not a single civil society grouping, has stepped up to advocate for them. Not a single civil society grouping have stepped up to say, let's raise money to go and see whether we can extend their bond to pay their bond fee. No. So this is just clear for Liberia. Those who are at the rim of power are the ones that the law protects, are the ones that the law cannot go against. But the common men, they are the one who you say the law is the law because he's a common man. So the law is the law. Look at what is happening. And this guy is walking free. The man went and put him for leave. He wants to travel. Look at that. Look at that. And nothing is being said about it. The Ministry of General just coming up that yeah, we probe into this allegation. What? What? And this person is still walking freely? If it was an common man, will it be the same? Was it going to be the same? But yet and still we say this is Liberia. And it happens as it happened. And we just have to say that look at it. No matter how we talk, they continue to do what they have to do. So Clayton, it's up to you.
Okay, so yeah, that's it. You have just said it, or you have just said it all. And I don't know. The next issue that we have to be looking at today is the issue of the U.S. rate. Yeah, the issue of the U.S. rate. How is it affecting the business people? How is it affecting money changers in Liberia? And the US rate is actually dropping, but the prices of commodities just remain high. So we don't know where the problem is coming from. And just in recent time, the Central Bank of Liberia made a statement that there is nothing a shortage in a Liberian dollar. So I don't know. Do you have idea on that, CEO?
So the central bank came up with their information that yes, indeed, there are no shortages when it comes to uh, the Liberian dollars. And these things when it starts to happen, people starts to sit and ask questions. This thing started long, and has been going on. The U.S. rate keep dropping. The U.S. rate keep dropping. But the Central Bank of Liberia says they have roughly about 1.65 billion in reserve. That is, they have more Liberian dollars. More Liberian dollars. But when you go on the street, you see citizens, they are saying something different. You see money changers, they are saying something different. Why? Because what is happening now is that the US dollar is getting cheaper, and Liberian dollars, we are not seeing it.
Yeah, it's
Prices
here.
on the market,
Just out of
prices on the market continue to increase, or they remain the same as they were. No changes. Why the US rate continue to decrease? And this is something that people have started talking about. And people have started to accuse the money changers of holding cash, or that maybe some kind of global factor that we are not aware of. That some kind of global factor that we are not aware of is the cause of this inflation that we are having. Because, as it all states, even the central bank has said nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Then why then are we going the way we are going? What is wrong? What is happening? And there is one reason why these things will continue to happen. And that is the government or Liberia as a whole does not have price control. So whether US rate go down, the president will decide that this is how I want to sell my goods, and that is how they will sell it. And when US rate go up, they will increase it. And that is why I say that we are not just being fair to ourselves. Why is it that you, as a business person, when the US rate increase, you increase your prices, but when you go down, you leave your price there. You don't bring
the
it down
prices
by way.
remain the same. Yeah, the prices
So
don't
so
remain the
so
same.
so why
So
this continue
see,
to happen?
see
Yeah.
Theo, let me come in.
Mm.
Just in recent days, I did an interview with a pharmacist, right? In the Ray Hill area, and he made me to understand that the issue of remaining the same price of their goods or commodities whenever the UA rate drops is that uh, these commodities, according to him, the medicine that they sell in a drugstore, they bought the medicine at which time the rate was 200. So if
Mm.
the rate drops to 179, 175, or 180, or selling their commodities or drugs or medicine, for example, if they were selling paracetamol for $100, at which time it was like 1 to 1 or 200 the rate, and then the rate has now dropped to 175. If they may decide to sell out that market for $50, that paracetamol for $50, he will definitely be losing like $50. So he made me to understand that I one way or they can just manage it, but they can just lose. Because by right, if he decide to sell it, the seed to $100 again, you're gonna lose most of the customers that usually come to a place to buy these medicines. So you just have to just lower the price so that he can just maintain his customers. So that this is what can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's take that into consideration and be fair from all angles. How many of our business people that have their rate high up right now, their prices high up, actually bought goods during the time of the US rate being high? How many of them?
Everyone everyone just
Some
bring
of them,
the US rate.
they had their
Like what
own
they will do,
goods
they just
in
bring the US,
their
yeah,
they had
in
their
our
own goods
warehouses
in
and
their
yeah,
storage in their warehouses, and when the US rate increased, they increased prices.
they didn't know. Yeah, they didn't know.
Yeah,
We just buy
we
it.
just go. We just say
That's
we
it.
bought it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
and that's just it. And this is actually something that I think the Ministry of Commerce needs to come in. The Ministry of Commerce needs to see how they can address this issue. The issue of price control. The issue of price control is becoming a serious concern in Liberia. Because if we continue this way, definitely anybody from anywhere will come from anywhere with their goods and they just put their price on it. And as far as they are concerned, that is how I bought my goods and that is how I want to sell it. And they will sell it as that. So there is a need that the commerce ministry and all of the little business entity come together and see how they can find a solution to this. Or else the US will go as low as 100 and will still be buying things that are expensive here. Nothing will
Yeah,
change.
that's the issue.
So we welcome
Yeah.
the
And
yeah, we welcome
the minister says
we welcome the rate of
scratch card.
increase. We welcome
Mm-hmm.
it. We welcome
Yeah,
it,
so
but
the minister the
don't wait.
minister selling scratch card was 200. About $2
You said
yesterday for
200.
$400. And so now yeah, so now I will just test them. Oh, why you say that the rate? I just brought $5 to you. He gave me eight. He's teaching my money for $800, and then you are selling a car to me for 200. So tell me now. Then the guy was just like, oh my man, that's my yeah, my man, that's my car price. That's my car. Wow, that's it. Let's move on. So
This
I see
this
what we are
time.
done. I think mm, where you
Yeah,
going to
so
now?
let me just this time I don't ask. I don't ask anybody how much you say
So you just give it.
the one I can just put it that you want to move.
The
Yeah.
mellow color you.
So
The mellow color
just
you.
imagine. Just imagine you walk from here on the road, you go
Okay.
and people are selling cars 190 or 180. But you can't deep down in my community, car is still being sold for 220.
Dude, wow, wow, wow.
Imagine
That's
that.
it. That's it.
Imagine that. So it means that people just know that well there is a need that price should reduce, but they just say well, say nobody monitoring or nobody doing any enforcement. That will just continue our thing that day. I just had a
And
belief,
they can really be
and I
they
just
can really be happy when when the US rate drop, because that's the time that's the opportunity they have to explore the ordinary people. Yeah, so this
yeah,
thing it is not just fair. Yeah, these are not only fair. Yeah, it's not just fair.
yeah,
So see what it, yeah,
and then
see what we
that's
have
what I
done.
say.
Okay. If we have done, I think we have to move to the next issue here. It is a good news, very very good of course for Liberia, and yeah, the news coming in here is about the most talkable yellow machine issue arriving in Liberia. This issue, this is one of the issues. Yeah, this is one of the issues that actually been this issue. I don't know. Other people being framing it negative. Other people being like people in the opposition. They will say, "Oh, this is just la." Women want the one who are on carry other things. Then people in the ruling establishment will like continue to promote their government. Their arrest agenda and all that stuff. So there is a news coming in that pretty soon the yellow machines will be arriving in the country. We understand that the documents relating all the document associated with this entire yellow machines issue is now on course, and pretty soon we should be we will be seeing the arrival, or we'll be witnessing the arrival of some of the yellow machines in Liberia. I think beginning December, if I stand to be corrected. So this is just a good news for Liberia. And CEO, how do you look at this?
Well, once it comes to development of my country, Liberia, I'm happy. And this is a good news. And what I see is that everything about our country now, we want to make turn everything into
Politics.
politics. But we need to understand that there are times that we can be political, and there are times we can be patriotic. And
You're
this
right.
is one of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the fact that this government have been trying all they can to get these earth moving equipment into Liberia. And I think they said each country will receive about two, three. This is a great news. This is something that we as Liberians needs to be proud of. Now, we have heard the news, and this news and this information keep coming and coming and coming. Now, a specific time frame have been given. Hey, politicians, your wait. Let the time frame pass. And when we see our machine, then we can come
They will
now
get
and be
camouflage.
protected. Yeah. But you are not sure whether it is coming or you're not coming, then you get it, you want to do all of the criticism. So what if it can now? When you say you go say you're sorry, you know you won't say you're sorry. So there are times we can be political and there are times we need to be patriotic. Let's set and watch the process. The people are already announced it in a December. Where December is? December in 5 year. But now we have every individual from every corner coming up, and I don't know what is bad about this thing. At times I sit and I think about it. I mean, yellow machines, 200 plus coming into the country to help develop our roads, open up farm roads, connect markets to the cities and all of those stuff. What is wrong about this? What is wrong? But yet then they say once we in politics and I'm an opposition, anything the ruling party do, as you see, as wrong. And this is getting on the increase. We are getting to a stage where, as long as I am an opposition, I should say nothing good about the people that are in position. I mean, who says that you cannot be a politician and say, yeah, the other move the government taking is right? It's welcoming. Who say you cannot do that? People will even look at you and say, wow, this politician is mature. He has love for his country, not just for himself. He's not just thinking about a party or a political leader. He's thinking about the country. But our politicians, whether it come good or as long as it coming from a party, it's wrong.
Yeah.
So every
That's
day
how
they
we
have
do
all
politics
kinds
in
of
Liberia.
information. They have all kinds of information just to make things look bad, just to make things look ugly. I mean, even when the common man sees it and say, "What they want bad good thing," oh, the people will come and say that they cannot go. And this is wrong. Who do it? They got constructive politics. Now every day we come, we call us, we talk all the bad thing, but a lot of people we can't say one good thing. And this is something that we need to start looking at and start to make some adjustment. If a political party can come into existence, I don't want no political party to be established again, say, you already now. You already now. The warning are there. You're set together.
So
You're talking about
how
yourself.
many we have now? See how many
I
political
think
parties we have in Liberia, because
we have
it
close
just
to
established
26
two. I
now.
think
Yeah, like I
yeah,
say
we have
26.
two. Just, but
We have close to
are you sure
26.
of that? Are you sure of that? We not having more than that, because as people continue to leave their parties, their former party or their first party, a man will leave today from party SYG and go and form party and go form a party ABC. A man from party CD, that CD for AK will leave and go for the CK. So we then now just expect more parties to come.
It's just getting confusing. I think if a bill is passed on the floor, I might say I will get on and make sure I advocate for that bill to be
Four
passed in the
political
law.
parties is enough in
They will
Liberia.
have
Four
four,
political parties is
four,
enough in
four,
Liberia.
four, four is alright. Four political parties are okay. Every other person, if you not see the thing you want, you know, other men they say that, forget it. I mean, this man leave from party Y. The next day you see him open party Z. Another
Just say
man leave
that.
from party A, he go and open party B. And at times, you know, when these two parties, the new party that we get when they were formed, I start for long, and there is something that I've been thinking, and up to now I'm still thinking on it. This is a strategy. These parties that are being formed, you will hear them, they will get into collaboration again. They will form coalition again. Because certain party thinks that we are losing grip of the people. So let's form another auxiliary party, something aside that will be able to grab the people. And that for election, yeah, auxiliary, collaboration, coalition, they join again. And this is what I've just, and I see this as exactly what is being done. This is exactly what is being done. Because now, look at the CMC. You see the crash CMC is putting up now.
Yeah, of
See
course,
the
of
one,
course. No,
the one carried by
Musa Bele,
Joseph.
Musa Bele, yeah, Musa Bele just leaving from countries to and
From
any other
countries
countries
to
that he
countries.
arrives in, you will see the crowd, you will see the crowd.
Yeah,
So it's yeah, yeah. He has a number. But you
yeah.
know, for the past election, we see yeah the number the number get tell. So I don't really know. I don't know what everyone you know everybody now everybody say Lord we enter in the kingdom of God. So we hope to see the number 2020 now. So that just it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he actually has
So,
it, yeah, he actually has a number,
yeah,
yeah. He has a number.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at this and say, they people that are talking about strategy, they own yeah, they doing it in there. So at least we what they may not get a crowd or that the end you see some kind of correlation is being formed again. Because everybody already see the men between say, but they men like me going with and men come out and say, well, I see this party and their vision, their mission, they are all working in line with CMC or with the other party. So I believe that we can join and form forces, and that's just what will start happening. These are all strategies you see happening around here. At the end, you see the form coalition again. A new coalition will be established. Parties will come together again. And this is just it. But to call law matter short, there's too many
Mm-hmm.
parties. These too many parties.
It's,
Some kind of
it's not gonna work.
representative, I'm begging you, I'm holding your foot. Some kind of representative, anywhere you are right now, just pour for that bill. It will have our full political party. And because myself again in the street,
Theo,
myself
let's just
again in the
leave that one.
street.
Theo, let's just leave that one. No
Well,
man get
advocate
a
for
bill there.
it.
The bill for listen, the bill for the just the bill for the just law is lying right before then since the people petition on the 7th of August up to now we are yet to hear anything concerning the bill. So I don't know. It was just in recent time on a Prince Tour from District number 8 Moserado County, came up with a post demanding them to actually attack the importer of drugs. And I don't know. So see, these guys are not just serious. These guys are not just in the interest of the
the
Liberian people.
people,
Yeah.
the
So I don't
people
know.
are not taking those bills serious because no money behind it. As simple
My
as that.
God.
They are not taking it serious because there are no kickbacks. No brown envelope crossing on the table and say your party bill quickly. So they will just continue to just overlook it. And that is exactly what is happening. Once those guys up there, they don't see any benefit. They don't see anything that they will get to put in their pocket and go with it. They don't take it serious. They won't take it serious. You see what happened in how you call it Nepal right now?
Yes,
What the guys
the issue. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
When the guards are
I was
chasing
scared. Like,
after government officials.
but do you know that the wife of the prime minister? I saw that information on the internet just a few hours ago. I don't know. Something happened to her, the prime minister wife. So I don't.
Hmm.
Wow. But we
The
hope
people
everything be
had
cool in
government
Labro. Yeah, we
officials.
know. We hope
And
everything be cool in Labro.
you see what's happening right now. That's what happened when the people get so angry with those that they put their trust in, of those that they look at and say, these people will make a change. Let's put them there. And after they have trusted you, gave you that authority to do what is right, and you go there and start to do something different, the people get angry and they rise up. And when the people rise up, there will be a problem, a serious one, a very serious one. That is why our leaders, they need to put themselves together, sit and ask themselves, why are they in those positions? Why? Nobody put you in a position for you to go and make yourself rich. Nobody put you in that position for your children to ride BB car and be misbehaving all over. People put you into those positions because they thought you could make change. And that is why they look up to you for that change. And if they trust you and gave you that authority, they gave you that kind of power, and you having that power decides to misuse it, when the people rise up, when the people rise up, there will be a serious, serious issue. There will be a problem that government officials they will start hiding. They will start hiding. I saw the video, helicopter. The government official had to climb on the helicopter rope for it to carry them in the air so they could be safe.
Wow.
Just imagine that. When the people get angry and they rise up, that's what happened. We are praying that nobody will get angry and rise up. But our leaders,
Yeah.
they need to start doing what is right. They need to start making effort and do what they were elected for. And they start following their pocket. A arena. You're not tell 1.5 year plus for yourself. You tell another 1.5 year for the people. See, you won't follow be sharing it. You can share it. Let's share it. So you're not taking the first 1.5 for you. You're taking the other 1.5 for the people. The next one I will count. You're taking for yourself. Check that. But you people got to do something for the citizens, or else when citizens get tired and they rise up, there will be problem. Clinton, is up to you.
Okay, I see you. You know, you are the host of this entire show this afternoon. So I think we can just call it a day. Yeah, the lighting system
Yes.
for my end
So,
here is yeah,
yeah. So before we close up,
yeah.
there is this issue last. I just wanted to just say something about a little bit, and this has to do with the issue
Mhm.
of drugs. You know, this is something that we cannot do away with. This is something that is glaring. We see our fellow youth every day dying in the street, dying in the
Mhm.
ghettos, dying by our side. We see them going every day,
Okay.
and it raises concern. And we begin to ask the question, what is happening? What is going on? Why is this fight against drugs not taking hold? Today, we see raid in one community. Tomorrow, we hear say 10 person are dying in the street from spark and die. As if to say the raids that are taking place are just a bluff. Are just bluff. Every day we see raids. But yet and still, instead of these things reducing, they still get on the increase. Then what is wrong? What is happening? What is the cause? Is it that we are not actually targeting those people who we should actually be targeting? Is it that we are going after the wrong people? Is it that we are going after the wrong people and not the real ones? And for me, that's how I see it. I feel that running behind the gas in a ghetto is a waste of effort. Re-ghettos is a waste of effort. I mean, LDA. But now you guys need to be sophisticated. You guys need to have agents in every community. But now you forget the rain. Now just pause the rain. You map the whole area. Map Liberia. Get to know the suppliers. Get to know the importers. And after you have done that, then you set down to move on them. When you go in the men are smoking the thing, you go arresting. You asking where you buy it from. So then what you think you doing? You think you're making effort? You are not making effort. You are not making effort. You arrest a man that's smoking it, you're not arresting a person that bringing it in the country. You are not making effort. That is just a waste of time. So our people there at the LGEA, your please, you guys need to put yourself together and start making more effort. The target now should be the importers. The target now should be the suppliers. Those are the people that you guys should be targeting now. Not the men that go buy it to smoke it. Not the men that buy it to go smoke it. So there is a need now that the LGA step up their game. Lead the common people there. Or you're scared of the people there. They giving you small money. Because that is not the information but I clear. It's very clear. Most of the time, they put it talking. They put it can. All I say at the end of every week, they can put it all the DEA boss who in black plastic and send it to him. Bro, that they tax there. And once they continue that way, how do you think this will come to an end? It will never come to an end. We'll continue talking. We'll continue seeing our fellow youth dying. We'll continue seeing our brothers and sisters going astray, and no changes are being made. How many mental health centers we have here? How many centers we have here are really treating those people? Apart from the one accident or they don't fighting on. And the ES grade, that ES grade pastor, I get really great credit. And I said because the time last time I went there, the thing I saw, I don't think they ready. You said so more efforts needs to be made. You say community people maintain initiative, community people take initiative. You go arrest the people. They call your kind, you tell the people, you can't you're free there. Then the book come in the community and start burning the people's houses. They say community people maintain initiative. So they put in account, they put in account harm them for nothing. When you yourself that should be spearheading these activities, they're taking kickback. It means that it will just be a waste of time. We'll not gain anything against this fight until the whole LDA be revamped. That'd be a very tough scrutiny. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll start to see some kind of changes. So like, hey, Clinton, finally on the issue of Joyce, and then we take a close.
Okay, so you have just said it, or you have just said it, or the issue of drugs in Liberia is actually the issue of everyone. Meaning, it is not just one person issue. Everyone has to stand very strong against the issue of drugs in our country. So targeting those guys, those users, I don't think that's the solution to it. You cannot just cut the tail of the snake and you feel that you are kill the snake. That snake will never die. You are even making the snake very, very risky because like anyone that snake like hit now, you will definitely die. So that's how I just look at the whole just issue. The whole idea of attacking the users and the importer and then the supplier. So we as Liberians or the authority in charge, the authority charged with the responsibility of tackling the issue of drugs should actually go after the importer and all over the suppliers, not the users. Because when those guys are not receiving anything of food, they will not eat. Because that's just their food now. So once they are not receiving it, they will not eat anything. And when they get used to it now, they will just be relaxed and we're going to see changes in their life. So that's just my parting statement on the issue of drugs. And let's just say no to drugs and focus on our life. Liberia is actually losing great, great people, potential people, the future leaders. We are losing the future leaders of this country. So we need to put stop to the use of drugs in Liberia and focus on building our country, Liberia. That's just my parting statement on Image Spotlight this evening.
Okay,
So it's up
thank
to you.
you.
See
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Clayton, for being on the program. It was actually great having you here, and hope next time we can come again and have more discussion about Liberia. This is our country. If we do not talk about it, well, who else will do now? Only all can talk about the country. If those now we talk, if people can hear or they can still do anything, we just have to talk. Well, this is it, and I would like to say many thanks to you and many thanks to all those who have been following. And this is how we'd like to come to an end of another edition of the program Image Spotlight with me, David Siwalu and Clinton Carter on this edition of the program. Do have yourself a wonderful time. Bye bye from our end.
Yeah.
Why